Life for All presents Daily Food series, The Word of Life, The Fellowship of Life, and Living Stones for the Edification, the Epistles of John and Peter. Title of Book 3, Choose Life, by Pedro. Week 1, Giving Our Lives for the Brothers and Sisters. Saturday. The divine life generates love among us. Read with prayer. But if your heart turns away so that you do not hear, and are drawn away and worship other gods and serve them, I announce to you today that you shall surely perish. You shall not prolong your days in the land which you cross over the Jordan to go in and possess. Deuteronomy chapter 30. Verses 17 and 18. We need the living word of the Lord. Heeding his word is choosing the blessing and life. In Deuteronomy 30, it is written, "See, I have set before you today life and good, death and evil. In that I command you today to love the Lord your God, to walk in his ways, and to keep his commandments, his statutes, and his judgments, that you may live and multiply. And the Lord your God will bless you in the land which you go to possess." Verses 15 and 16. If we stray from the blessing, if our hearts turn away and we do not listen to what God has spoken to us today, we will surely perish because we will not receive food or guidance. Deuteronomy chapter 30, verses 17 and 18. Any member of the body that is out of the fellowship of life, as if it were cut off from the bloodstream, will die. Let us listen to the voice of the Lord through the prophetic word. This word gives us direction and light in this dark world. I call heaven and earth as witnesses today against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both you and your descendants may live. Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 19. Those who choose life benefit even their children and grandchildren, because they will be in the house of teens, will function as troops and captains, and will be useful in the hands of the Lord, and will grow up full of life because they made the right choice, so that we and our descendants may live. Let us listen to the voice of the Lord and make the right choice. Life. When we make the right choice, we begin to live in the essence of life, love. Continuing in chapter 13 of Deuteronomy, we read, "That you may love the Lord your God, that you may obey his voice, and that you may cling to him, for he is your life and the length of your days, that you may dwell in the land which the Lord swore to your fathers, to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to give them." Verse 20. Those who love the brothers and sisters have passed from death to life, and no longer live a life of appearance. If we live in the fellowship of life and have the supply of the word of life, it is because we do not deny the Lord speaking. We have the love of God as the divine essence that we receive due to our correct choice. Christ gave his life for us. If we live in the fellowship of life, love leads us to give our lives for the brothers and sisters. Whoever hates his brother or sister is a murderer, because he's governed by the nature of the devil, who is a murderer and wants to instill hatred. Sometimes I suffer merciless attacks with lies and slander, blaming me for many things. My goal is to put the church on the right path. Nothing is for my own benefit. This makes me wonder if I'm alone, as Elijah also thought he was alone. However, this prophet heard from the Lord that he had reserved 7,000 men who had not bowed the knee to Baal. 1 Kings chapter 19, verse 18. I bear witness to my co-workers who would even give their lives for me because the love of God, the love of Christ, has filled their hearts. We do not love with natural love, but with the love generated by the divine life within us. Through this life, we spontaneously give our lives for the brothers and sisters.